Hello, what's up, and welcome to another video. So today, obviously, I'm going to be swapping my phone screen time with reading. I don't feel like I spend a lot of time on my phone, but I mean, it's always good to just see if I can come off my phone and replace that time with reading, especially when I just go on my phone for no reason. I feel like we probably all do this, just going on the same apps every 5 minutes, just scrolling for no reason. I don't know, I've just got into that habit and I hate doing that because it's such a waste of time. Plus, I just love watching these videos. So I am looking forward to the week ahead. Actually, I'm filming this intro when I'm already basically almost finished the week. So this is future Maisie. But anyway, we're going to hop over to past Maisie and I will let you enjoy the video. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so it is Monday and I looked at my weekly report and it was 20 hours and 42 minutes. Which I feel is pretty bad for me anyway. So I definitely want to see if I can lower that this week. And I'm really looking forward to how much reading I can get done. So for Monday last week, we're starting off pretty easily. I was on my phone for 2 hours and 57 minutes. So not too bad. I feel like I probably... Well, I don't think I read for that much anyway. Yeah, I was going to say I probably read for that much anyway, but no. I'd like to, but no, I just don't. So I am going to aim to do that today. I'm just going to be setting the timer and just timing whenever I read. So I'm going to be taking my dog out in a minute. So I'm going to listen to an audiobook while I go. And I think I'm going to listen to Divergent. I've loved any of the books that have been kind of inspired by Divergent. So I'm hoping that I'm going to love this as well. I've just borrowed it and I'm ready to go. So I'm going to set my timer and go.
I love you, I'm sorry, you were the best, but you were the worst. Sick as it sounds, I love you. So, okay, I'm going, bye.
Do you want to go for a WAOK? Yeah? Yeah? Is that tail wagging? Yeah! Good boy. Okay, so I am back from a walk and I got to about chapter 3 or halfway through chapter 3 of Divergent and I'm really enjoying it. It literally gripped me from the very first few sentences, so that's great. I honestly don't really know what it's about. I think it's similar to Hunger Games, which I watched the first film. I haven't read any of the books, but I think it's kind of similar to that. All I know so far, it's obviously like a dystopian. It's when you reach a certain age, you take this aptitude test and you get ranked into one of these different sections. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to. She's just taking this test and yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. So, it also is so nice out today. So I might even get to read outside today, which would be lovely. Although looking out the front, it literally looks like it's going to rain. So maybe not. Anywho, so my ebook that I'm reading at the minute, I am almost finished Once Upon a Rose by Gabrielle, I can't exactly remember. Anyway, it's Beauty and the Beast inspired, and this is my ARC book, or my advanced reader's copy. I was kind of talking about this in my last video, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I need to get my review up soon, so I definitely need to finish that either today or tomorrow, kind of as soon as possible. So I'm going to be reading that today as well. But yeah, I'm going to tidy the kitchen and listen to some more of my audiobook. Even though I really just want to blast music and listen to that, but oh well. I have 2 hours, 34 minutes left, so let's go!
Help the factionless with food and shelter and job opportunities. Really? Says my father. A problem with the aptitude tests is rare.
Okay, so I read for a bit earlier. I've had a little bit of a break just doing some other things, but I might go back outside and read for a bit now. I am 91% on Once Upon a Rose. Yeah, it's definitely getting to the sweeter moments now. I said before, this is a marriage of convenience, and I'm not obsessed with this story, I must admit, but at some points I am like really smiling and it is really sweet. Some bits feel a little maybe too unrealistic in just like how they speak, especially the female main character. Don't know, just the way that she is just can be a little bit, don't know, just seems a little bit forced. But yes, I am almost finished. I'm hoping to get that finished this afternoon. It is about 3, yeah, it's 10 to 3 now, and I have 1 hour, 55 minutes left of reading time today. So I want to try and get that down a little bit. So I might go back outside and read for a bit. I find like I can't just read for a long amount of time. Does that make sense? A long amount of time? No. I can't read for a long period of time just in one sitting. I don't know, I can't just like sit there and do one thing for a long time, like for an hour or whatever, so I have to kind of break it up. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the day, just like reading whenever I can and just having it very book focused. So I've really enjoyed it, and I will hopefully come back and let you know that I have read and finished this. Oh my gosh, I forgot to set the timer. I'm about 95% in, and the build-up of what this whole book has kind of been about, it was very anticlimactic in the end. It's funny because the sentence that Alexander, the main male character, is thinking, he says, it felt rather anticlimactic that after all those years of fear and worry, it was just over. That's literally, that's what it is, it's anticlimactic. I know that, Cairo, can you be quiet? I'm trying to speak. Obviously this book is a little bit more cozy fantasy, but I don't know, this whole book has kind of been about this build-up of what's going to happen, and when it finally happened, it literally, in a few sentences, it was just over. And it was like, oh, okay. It was just that. I just finished Once Upon a Rose, and yeah, I mean, I liked it. It was a satisfying ending. I think I'd probably give it maybe 4 stars. I didn't feel like I connected to the characters. So we had 2 point of views, but it was third person. So I just feel like I didn't fully connect, and I just couldn't really feel like what they were thinking. It was just kind of being said but not shown. So yeah, I wish I just had a little bit more. Sorry, the sun is also right in my eyes, so it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I just wish maybe it was in first person instead of third person, because like I said, I just feel like I didn't connect, and I just wanted to know more of what they were thinking. But yeah, I did enjoy it mostly. I wasn't obsessed with it, but overall I did enjoy it, and yeah, that's it really. Okay, so I now have 1 hour 37 minutes left on the timer, and I think I'm going to choose another book because obviously we've got some time left to finish, and I'm in the mood for a new book. So I'm kind of in the mood for another Kindle book, to be honest, but I know what I should read because it's a book that I borrowed from a friend and I really need to get that read. So I'm gonna get that because I really need to start that, because I've had it for a couple months now and I haven't even started it, so it'd be good to finish that, to actually get that read. You're so cute. So cute. Okay, here it is. I'm not really in the mood for this one, if I'm being honest. But like I said, I borrowed it from a friend and I really need to get this read because I've literally had it since like December. Actually, no, it might be November last year. Oh my gosh. And I said that I'd get it back to her as soon as possible. So yeah. I've read a few Kate Morton books now, and the very first one I read was a 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I read it within a day, and she definitely writes the more longer ones. They're usually about 900 pages. The Secret Keeper was one of my favourite books of 2023, and I read Homecoming last year, and that was around 3 stars. It took me a few weeks to read that. But her books, I feel like you have to kind of take your time with, and they're just a very kind of cozy mystery. And I haven't read a mystery actually in a long time, so it would be good to read a mystery to kind of break things up a little bit. I don't actually know what this one is about, and all of her books kind of bounce between timelines, which I do love. I do enjoy that. So it jumps between 1933, 70 years after that, and then present time, I think. So there's 3 timelines, I think. No, I think there's just 2 timelines. It says 16-year-old Alice Edevane is preparing for her family's Midsummer Eve party at their country home. But by the time midnight strikes and fireworks light up the night skies, the Edevane family will have suffered a loss so great that they have to leave Lower Neth forever. Okay, this one sounds really good actually. 70 years later, after a particularly troubling case, Detective Sadie Sparrow retreats to her beloved grandfather's cottage in Cornwall. Once there, she stumbles upon an abandoned house and learns the story of a baby boy who disappeared without a trace. Meanwhile, in her elegant Hampstead home, the formidable Alice Edevane, now an old lady, leads a life as neatly plotted as the best-selling detective novels she writes, until a young police detective starts asking questions about her family's past, seeking to resurrect the complex tangle of secrets Alice has spent her life trying to escape. Okay, so that sounds very intriguing already, actually. Hopefully I'll like it. Yeah, I do love Kate Morton's mysteries. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get into this one, like the last one I read. Oh, you scared the life out of me. Come in here, buddy. Come in here. Hi! I'm here, my boy. Come here. Oh. We're talking about this book, buddy. We're talking about this book. Look. So yeah, I am going to start reading this. I think I'm going to go back outside and make the most of the warm weather. And I will come back. Oh, okay, he wants to go. Goodbye. I will come back and update you a bit later. Just read the prologue of The Lake House, and already I think I'm gonna love this. I just love the way Kate Morton writes. Literally the prologue is literally like 2 pages, and immediately I am intrigued, and I can't wait to find out what's going to happen and read the rest. For example, I just love the way she describes things. She made her way back quickly through the woods, careful to avoid the boathouse and its memories. Dawn was breaking as she reached the house. The rain was light. The lake's water lapped at its banks, and the last of the nightingales called farewell. The blackcaps and the warblers were walking, and far in the distance a horse whinnied. She didn't know it then, but she would never be rid of them. Those sounds, they would follow her from this place, this time invading her dreams and nightmares. I don't know, I can just really picture it in my mind. I just love the way that she describes things. I've got a good feeling about this book. Good morning. Okay, so it's now the next day, and for Tuesday last week I was on my phone for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I basically completed the time yesterday. I had literally like 5 minutes left. So I'm just gonna say that I completed it because it was getting really late and I was so tired, and I couldn't read anymore. So I'm just gonna say that I completed it. So yes, I've got 3 hours 10 minutes, and again I'm going to take Kyra out for a walk, so I'm gonna listen to my audiobook again. I am really enjoying Divergent, by the way. I still have just no idea what is going to happen for the rest of the book, but I'm just so invested and curious to know what's going to happen. I am actually really loving it, surprisingly. I didn't think that I would for some reason. I don't know. But yes, I am really loving it. And another good update, I am also really loving the lake house, again, which I thought that I wasn't in the mood for, but turns out might be exactly what I need. It's so cozy, like, but not in a boring way. The setting is just really beautiful, and I'm really hoping that it's gonna live up to the same, like, standard as The Secret Keeper, because like I said, I was obsessed with that one. So I'm really hoping this one gets me like that one did. We shall see. Anywho, I am gonna go for a walk now, and I will check in a bit later. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually raining pretty heavily, so I won't be going out. Instead, I am gonna tidy upstairs and listen to my audiobook instead. Okay, so it's now the end of the day. It is, what is the time? It is 4:30, just gone. And I've been listening to my audiobook on and off during most of the day, just while I'm doing random things. I did some of my my reading journal earlier because I'm kind of way behind, so I managed to update everything with that, and I was listening to some of my audiobook. I'm now 45% through on Divergent, and like I said, I'm really loving it. I'm loving the little interactions between Beatrice and who I'm assuming is going to be her future love interest. There's so many unanswered questions, and I think there's more than one book. Yeah, I think it's a whole series, so I think this is going to be a top series for me. I can really see it because I'm just flying through it and I'm just loving it. Let's update with the lake house. I am on page 39. Okay, I'm balancing you on a cushion. This is not the best angle. It's not very aesthetic, but oh well. Yeah, a little update on the lake house. Yeah, like I said, I'm on page 39, and as with most of our books, they have kind of a slow start. So I'm in the present timeline at the minute. I think she's a detective. Yeah, she's a detective having a break at her granddad's in Cornwall. Yeah, not a lot going on at the minute. I'm just looking forward to her finding out more about this past mystery that obviously I read about, which happened in 1933. Yes, so I'm just looking forward to getting back to those chapters and for our present main character to uncover certain things. So that's what's going on with that. I have been reading that the last half an hour or so, and yeah, I've got 30 minutes left on the timer, so I definitely think I'll complete that tonight, so that is great.
He squeezes my arms and pushes me forward. Aptitude tests? I say. He seems qualified.
It is the next day, it's Wednesday, and for today's time I think it was 2 hours 57 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna get that completed because I don't really feel that great today. I don't really feel like filming at all, actually. So I don't know if I'm gonna complete it. I listened to my audiobook earlier, so I'm now on 2 hours 42 minutes. We'll just see how much I can do. Yeah. Check in later. Bye. Hello. Okay, so I know I didn't film very much yesterday, but I almost completed my time. I think I had 9 minutes left. So again, I'm gonna just say I half did it. Just give it a half tick. It is 2:10 right now, and I have 1 hour 49 minutes left of my timer. I started with 2 hours 29 minutes. So right now I am just gonna sit outside for a bit, and then I'm gonna read a little bit later. But I thought I'd just check in, and yes, hopefully I will 100% complete my time today. Hello, I am coming at you from the kitchen. So as you saw, I didn't complete the time yesterday. I just wasn't feeling good, and yeah, I just was not up for reading. So I literally read like 10 minutes of my audiobook, and I finished Divergent, which I'm really pleased about. But yeah, that's literally all that I did. So definitely failed the time yesterday, and yesterday was the most amount of time that I had a week. That was literally like 4 hours. I really hope that you can't hear the kettle. Yeah, it was actually like 4 hours, 10 minutes. It's a little chamomile today. Oh, yeah, I've decided I'm just gonna leave it there for this video. Obviously it's Saturday today, and oh wait, that's the wrong cup. I have been out all day, so I haven't read at all actually, and I don't know if I'm gonna read tonight. So I am just gonna leave it there. But yeah, I feel like I've had a really good week. I really enjoyed the week, just reading, and so glad that I finished Divergent. Yeah, I gave it 4.75 stars. I just loved it. There wasn't anything that I didn't like about it, and I was going to give it 5 stars. I don't really know why I didn't. Yeah, there wasn't anything that I didn't like about it. I just think if I'm being specific, then I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. But I cannot wait to go on to the next book, and I do think the whole series is going to be a 5-star series for me. Yeah, I just love the character development, and the little side plot of romance was just the best. And yeah, I'm just really intrigued and curious to see what's going to happen in the next book. So I do think I'm going to be going on to that very soon, because I want to keep it fresh in my memory. Yes, I obviously haven't read any more of The Lake House since the last time you saw. So I'm probably maybe like 10% through that. Not even that, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I am enjoying that. I think it is going to be maybe a slow read. I think it might take me a little while to get into it. I am enjoying it, but I do think this one might take me a little while. Who knows? I might read some tonight. But anyway, I don't know if I was off my phone any less because obviously I'm filming on my phone. So I have looked at the time for some of the days, and I mean there was one day where it was like I was on it for even more hours than I was last week, which is completely missed the point of this whole video. But I definitely did more reading than I usually do, and that's the main point, you know. And I have really enjoyed all the books that I've been reading, and bit of a different video to make, and I've really enjoyed it. So if you want me to do anything else, anything similar to this video, then let me know. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I don't think I have any other updates. I think that's all that I wanted to update you on. But yes, anyway, I hope that you're all having a good week. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me for the week. I will see you in my next video soon, and I hope you all, I already said that, I hope you're having a good week. Anyway, take care. See you soon. Bye.